So what is all this stuff and why is it in the sewer pipe? I'm going to explain. So the main sewer line for this house was backing up, and I was trying to clear it with my sewer machine here, which I did manage to clear it, but I could feel like some kind of obstruction or a break or something in the line. So I pulled the cable out and threw it on the ground so I could tell about how far the obstruction was, and then we decided to dig it up. So we dug it up and immediately saw what the problem was. You can see there's a huge dip in the pipe, which is definitely holding water in that section, and I pretty much already have an idea of what's wrong with it. But we're going to cut it out and see if I'm right. But before we could cut it out, we kind of got rained down a little bit.
And we were doing it in the rain, but the lightning got kind of intense. As you can see, I'm like soaking wet. Water doesn't bother me, but the lightning, I don't know, it was kind of close this last one. Okay, it's raining right now, but I really want to show you this curvy pipe here. Look at them. You can see the curve in them a lot better out of the hole. All right, it's raining. This is a greasy bent up pipe that we cut out of the ground. And I wanted to cut it open to show the grease spot. So it's kind of funny, I hit it right at the cross. I hit it right where the grease was, which I didn't mean to. But, oh man, I just realized it's all over my saw. Anyway, look at that, isn't that crazy? Obviously this and that used to be connected and that's where I cut it. But, you know, that's what happens when grease gets hard, my friends. It's, kind of gross. I don't want to touch it, but like I'll use a leaf as a like. See, it's like hard. So basically, what happened is there's a belly. This was a dip in the pipe. So someone was flushing a bunch of grease, and since it holds water in the belly there, the grease just floats into there, and it all solidifies inside the pipe, and this is what happens. So we could have cleared this out with a high pressure water jetter, but we figured since the thing's all out of whack and it was a disaster at roots and rocks and everything, we just replaced it.
And here's the pipe we spliced in. We just put a Schedule 40 pipe with thin wall adapters and flexible couplings, and we just made sure that we packed the dirt really well underneath it and set the pitch right. So I don't think we're gonna have an issue with the pitch here in the future. No more belly, no more grease solidifying. And here's just another shot to kind of show you what this grease does. You know, when you have water standing in the pipe like that, the grease just goes in and gets hard, and you can see when I was pushing on it, it's just, you know, clearing this out of there. You could use a jetter, but since the pipe was all, you know, curved and everything, we just went ahead and replaced it, and it's much better. But I wanted to show you this, and this is just a reminder, you know, just not to flush grease down your drains, pour it anywhere else, trash outside, just not your